Hi again. My name is Rebel and I'm the Rebel Reseller, and today I'm doing one of my brand videos. I have several in this series, so if you're interested in some of the higher priced items that fall within certain brands, you can go back and check some of my older videos. I'll have Robert put the playlist in this video just to, if you're just wanting to watch stuff about Douglas or any of the other brands that I've done. But today, I'm picking Ty. But the caveat to that is it's the ties that I like to pick up. It's the Pluffies, it's the Pillow Pals, and it's the Ty Babies. I'm not even going to attempt to dig through all of the false solds that are on eBay and on Terapeak. There's very few Ty Babies, Beanie Babies that I would pick up. I do on occasion, and some of the Ty classics I pick up, but mostly on the cuteness factor. It is not because it's going to be high dollar. So I just thought I would share the ones that I am normally looking for. And there's quite a few that I have never seen before, so definitely will be on the lookout for. But basically, I pick up a lot of Ty Pluffies, but most of them are not higher dollar. I made a threshold of $25 and up for the plush that I'm going to show you in this video. There's quite a few that are less than that, but there's some interesting ones, and hopefully you'll watch this video and be able to recognize any that you find in the future, especially at yard sales, estate sales, and thrift stores. Now, some of the things to remind you of when I'm doing my research, I will go into eBay. These are all eBay solds in the last 90 days because those are the most current. I do pick only used and only in the US. That way, these are the things that you could really find out there if you know what you're looking for. On eBay, I will type in Ty Pluffies. Then I go and I filter on used, solds, and then I sort by highest to lowest. And then I go into Terapeak on each and every one of these, first to see if the price is accurate. Then I go into the seller's store and make sure that it hasn't been relisted for whatever reason. And that's how is the best way for me to make sure that as many of these are as accurate as I can. I also, while I'm in the seller's store, I check their feedback. If there has been positive feedback left, I'll have a little plus FB on the screen when I pull up that listing. There were very, very, very few that actually the buyer had left feedback for the seller. I encourage all of you, if you're going to buy on eBay and it's been a good experience, leave that seller feedback. It just helps. It helps them. It helps people like me in doing research to determine if it was an accurate, sale price that I'm seeing on eBay. So, without further ado, let's go. Oh, yeah. Before we get started on this, I promised that I would get back with you guys about the negative feedback that was left for me. It was removed, but it was not removed by eBay for Business, and it was not removed with a phone call, with a phone conversation with eBay. At a certain point, it would not let me call them back, so it said send an email on that little screen on eBay where you go in and you say, contact me. I sent in an email explaining the situation, and that person, whoever got that email, I think his name was Jericho, removed the feedback. Everybody else kept saying I needed to wait to see if the item had been delivered, which it was delivered on Monday. All of this happened Saturday morning. It was delivered Monday, but because I had gone ahead and given them a refund, and to this person who read my email, I had done my part. Should I have given them a refund? I don't know. We're going to see lots of issues, I think, with the post office. I have already had to give another refund because a package is coming back to me. The buyer says everything is correct on the address, but they had opened up a claim on eBay for item not received, and eBay was like, you need to deal with this or we're going to close it. You don't want eBay closing your stuff, y'all. Just go in, do the refund. When I get it back, I'll relist it. But I have a feeling we're going to have issues with the post office. It's just starting. I've had now 3 issues in just this short, like 1 week period. But fingers crossed, there's no more, but we'll see. But yes, I did get the negative feedback removed, but not from whom I thought would do it. Not. But eBay did, this person did take care of it for me. So I'm happy. All right, let's get to this. Lots and lots of Pluffies. And like I said, I started at $25 and up. A lot of these I find at the bins, I find at thrift stores, I find at yard sales. And I just tend to pick them up. For me, I think having the paper tag on the ear is a benefit as far as price, but it shouldn't disqualify you from picking it up. You may just not get quite as much. Move my coffee before I spill it. All right, first one here. I've never seen this one. Ty Pluffies Piggy the Pig. Sold for $25. If you notice, all of these have the same kind of fabric. I noticed lots of people called it velour. The tags say Ty Luxe, just probably their branding of that fabric. But they all have the same type of fabric. This one is a Winx the Elephant from 2006. It doesn't have its little hang tag. It still sold for $25. All right, this is Putter the Teddy Bear. It also sold for $25. And then this is one of what I call the Ty babies. They all have a rattle inside of them. Usually their names are like Bunny Baby, Dog Baby, Frog Baby, something like that. This Bunny Baby sold for $26.69. I used to find these very often, probably 10, 15 years ago, but I very, very seldom find them now. And if I do, they are extremely dirty and not worth me picking up. Oh, this Bunny Baby sold for $26.69. All right, this is another Pluffy. I'm pretty sure I'm not sure if it was the yellow one. It may have been the blue one, but this is an elephant named Peanut. It sold for $26.99. And then this is Slumbers the Bear. He sold for $28.99. All right. This, I think I have found this maybe one time. This is Bashfully the Lamb. He sold for $29. If I'm going too fast, y'all just do slow-mo or just, stop, watch, look at the pictures carefully. I've not seen this one before. This is Dangles the Monkey, which Dangles comes in lots of different colors. But this one had like the little heart thing. So he was like a Valentine's special from 2010. He sold for $29 and the buyer did leave positive feedback. All right, this is Mr. and Mrs. Snow from 2006. I don't know if I've ever found the two of them. I think I have found one or the other, but never as a set. These sold for $29.96. Pluffies Sheerly. I think I've sold one of these in the past year. Can't remember for how much. This one did have its little hang tag. Sold for $29.96. All right, Ty Pluffies Growls, the Pink Lion, sold for $29.99 with positive feedback. This is another one of the baby plush. This is Frog Baby, and it sold for $30.76. Not seen this one before. It is Pluffy's Cream Kitty Cat from 2004. A lot of these, unless you can find a comp on eBay, or it has the little hang tag. It's hard to figure out their names. I've never even seen this one before. I'm not sure if the name really would make a difference because somebody who's looking for this is going to be looking for Pluffy's cat, which there's a lot. Right, I've not seen this koala bear either. Its name is Pookie, and it sold for $29.99. The thing is there is a Ty Pookie. Isn't that the bear for Garfield? I'm going to have to check that because I thought his name was Pookie also, and I'm pretty sure Ty has a Pookie. Ty has a Pookie that went with Garfield. All right. I don't think I've had the blue one of this. I think I've had the brown one. They're called My Baby Bear Pluffies from 2005. This one sold for $31.95. Now, some of these are free shipping. So you'll just have to take that into consideration when you're going to go price yours also, because I don't do free shipping. All right, this is one of the dangles from 2007. This is the brown one. It sold for $32.99. I do think having the tag boosted that price some because I don't normally get that much for the brown ones. All right, this is another one of the babies. This is Lammy Baby, and it sold for $33. All right, this is Barker the brown dog. He sold for $34.93. Another one of the babies. This is Hippo Baby from 2000, sold for $34.99. This is Mooer the cow. Did have its paper tag. There was only like 2 sold. One actually was sold as new, and it went for quite a bit more. But normally, even if I have the paper tags, I'm not going to list this as new. I'm going to be just like this person, and I won't even say mint condition tag, because what I consider mint condition and what a collector considers mint could be totally different. You know, just the teeniest, tiniest, thing. And that could happen in storage. That could happen when it's being shipped. So I don't ever say mint condition anything. But this mower sold for $34.99. I do have this black and white panda, but mine was discolored, didn't have the ear tag. I'm not quite sure what I listed it at, but this particular one sold for $35. I've not seen this gray cat. His name is Pursley, sold for $35 with positive feedback. This is Waddler, yellow duck. There's several different ducks, but I think this might have been the only one that actually made the cut as far as the dollar value. This one sold for $35.10. This is Cloud the polar bear. He sold for $36.90. And this is Purrs the cat. He's, I guess, even a tiger looking plush from 2003. Sold for $37.99. Again, I think the ear tag had a lot to do with that price. I think this might be the highest priced of the Ty Baby plush. This is the monkey, and it sold for $38. So they're not high dollar bolos, but if you can find them, you can get a reasonable price for them. All right, this is, it was a pink plush. This one does not have its name. It has the stitched eyes. Some of these do have the hard plastic. So if you find one of the Pluffies with the stitched eyes, I usually use embroidered eyes, but this one sold for $39.59. This is Growlers, the blue tiger, sold for $39.99. Now there's a whole series of these. They're called Love to Baby bears. This is one of the ones that does not have the removable pajamas. The ones that have the removable pajamas are more highly sought after and go for a higher price. This one was from 2007. There is some that just have a hood, and then there's some that have a hood with rabbit ears. This one has the rabbit ears, and it sold for $39.99. They come in different colors. I want to say there's yellow and blue and pink, and there might be others, but those are the ones that I remember. Now this is a larger plushie. This one is actually 14 inches. I have found a couple of the larger ones. They do take a while to sell because you're looking for that person who's collecting the larger ones. This was Dangles, and it sold for $39.99. When I went into this person's store, all of their Ty have that large logo behind them. This is Squeaky's the mouse. I've not seen this one before. It sold for $40. Now this is one of the Love to Baby bears. It is the larger one also. It's 14 inches and it sold for $42.48. I'm wondering if this bear would have had the removable pajamas on it. I don't remember these bears being sold plain like this, but I don't know for sure. This is one of the Pillow Pals. There were only a few examples of these that met my price threshold. I tend to pick them up. It's one of those things. I like them. But this is Squirt the Elephant. He's from 1998. They normally lay flat. That's why they're called Pillow Pals. And this particular one sold for $43. This is Chills, which was another one of the white polar bears. This one sold for $43.95 with positive feedback. This is Tubby, the green hippo. He sold for $45. I find him once in a blue moon. All right, this is one of the ones with the removable pajamas. It also is the bunny ears one. That one is much more popular. This one's from 2004 and it sold for $45. All right, this is one of the large Pluffies again, 14 inch. This is Winks the Elephant. He sold for $48.36. All right, I found this dog, but it didn't have that lovey attached to it. So I'm not sure if it was different, but I know it was called Snuggle Pup. And this one sold for $47. Very cute though. All right, I think these are back to back, the same seller. But this was the Baby Pups puppy dog, and it sold for $49. And then the pink one here, different store. This pink Baby Pups sold for $49.99. So if you see those that are the spotted ones like this, definitely check the comps. But a lot of it is also condition. Now this, I've sold this in the past. This is a Pillow Pal. This is the green Carrots rabbit. It sold for $50. This is, I've not seen this one either. I do find quite a few of the elephants, but this is the pink elephant with the darker ears and end of the trunk. This particular one sold for $50. All right, I've had this, I think, one time. This is Petals, the pink flower bear. I think there is also a blue one. This particular one sold for $58. I've not seen this one. It is called a Ty Cuddle Bunny. Very odd shape to me. I'm just sitting here staring at it. This one sold for $59.99. This is the purple hippo named Wade's. He sold for $74.95. Again, I think a lot of it has to do that he has the hanging tag, but there were lots of purple ones sold. This is Whiffer, the puppy dog. This is the blue version. There is a pink one also. This blue one sold for $75.01. Here is the pink Dangles from 2006. It sold for $76. Definitely be watching for the odd colored Dangles monkey plush. Here's the pink one. This is the pink Whiffer, and it sold for $79.99. And the highest dollared one that was an actual, there were others that were higher, but it looked like some of them had been relisted, which meant they didn't get paid for. But this is another one of the dogs. It does have the embroidered eyes. His name is Plopper, and he sold for $89. All right. It never fails. When I release one of these videos, somebody sends me either a comment in the video or sends something on my Facebook group saying that they went to the thrift store and they found one of these. So let me know either here or in my Facebook group if you find one of these. I'm definitely always on the lookout for them. I talk about them quite often, but I just wanted to share some of the ones to definitely be keeping your eyes out for at thrift stores, estate sales, and yard sales when yard sale season starts up again. All right, y'all, get to work. Bye.